Welcome back to the show. Again, this is Chef Neil Cooper from Petit Rouge, who has a beautiful lamb in the oven that's begging to come out for a little bit of mustard.
There we go.
Go for it.
Okay.
All right.
We pulled it out. It's probably, it's at the rare stage right now.
Yep.
It's looking very nice and smelling wonderful.
Oh, you have no idea how good
So
this
we're going to
smells.
just put on, quite a thick crust of mustard, yeah.
Okay. And more than anything, I mean, I know it's for flavor, but it really holds the crust in, right?
Exactly. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the whole lamb rack.
Oh.
And I'm going to put it right in.
And I'm thinking you're going to grab it with your hand and
I could.
smudge it all over. That's much smarter.
But
I like
I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to
beautiful.
pack on a little bit more.
So pretty.
So we're just going to pop that right back in the oven.
Okay.
Probably another 5 minutes.
Got it.
And then we're going to let it rest for probably another 5 minutes.
Of course.
Before we actually cut it in half.
All right, so let's talk about the dessert that you are making.
I'm making a lemon tart with a pine nut crust. We've got 2 cups of pine nuts that we're going to put in a food processor.
While you do that, do you want me to start on the curd?
Sure.
Do you want me to tell me what to do?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay.
We've got the microplane there
Yep.
with the lemon, so we're going to zest 7 lemons gently into a bowl
That's a lot of
because it
zest.
really gives the lemon tart that vibrancy. We've got 4 eggs.
Yes.
4 egg yolks.
Yes. And
1 cup of lemon juice.
Okay.
We're going to put that in the bowl.
Mix it all
That's
up.
going to go
Then
over
put it
the
in.
double boiler.
Got it.
We're going to whisk it till it's thick.
And then add the
And
butter.
then take it off the fire, whisk in all the butter,
Got it.
and then we're going to pour it in the shell.
All right. I'll be doing that while Chef shows you how to make a crust. Okay.
I gave that a little whirl. I got that kind of mixed up. Now we're going to put the sugar here and 3 cups of all-purpose flour.
Now, you have a fluted pie pan there.
Yes, it's been buttered and floured, as you can see it right there. Usually I'll put it in the freezer for about 30 minutes before I put the crust in. It gets really on there really hard, the butter solidifies, so later on you'll see the tart will pop out perfectly from the bottom. It's got a removable bottom. So I'm just going to whirl that up. From this stage, I'm going to put it in a KitchenAid mixer with a paddle. This is all mixed right here. And basically at this stage, we're gonna dump the flour, sugar, and pine nuts into the KitchenAid mixer with the paddle. So here we are. Dump the butter in, the egg, the vanilla. We're gonna put this back down. Gently start mixing it. Basically, we're gonna mix it until all the butter's incorporated. It's kind of like a pie dough. And then I'm gonna basically press it into the tart pan here. So we're just gonna I'm just gonna kind of show you how we press this in. Normally you would just refrigerate this for a while so it would firm up, and then just going to press it in. This is not a dough that you can roll out. This is very crumbly and brittle. So it's still moist though. You see how I'm pressing it in?
Do you want to check your lamb?
Sure. Oh, that's beautiful. I think we're there.
All right.
I'm just turning it so we can get the perfect effect. So we're just going to let that rest right now. It's been perfectly golden brown. I'm just going to take it off the sheet pan, cool it off right here on the cutting board.
Beautiful.
So basically all we're doing here, we're pressing it in. You press it all the way in, and then you go into the corner and up the side. So basically when you get to the corner here, you can kind of trim it gently like that, and then you can see like the whole thing will be done. And it'll go in a 325 oven for approximately 18 to 22 minutes. And that's it. And then we're making lemon curd. This also takes about 10 minutes of whisking. When her shoulder starts to hurt, that's probably when...
Never.
That's probably when it'll be ready.
So how do you serve that lamb at the restaurant, Neil?
We serve it with a potato gratin. Basically, this is an 8-bone rack. You get half of this as an order.
Welcome back to the show, showing all this beautiful French food. Thank you so much, Neil. All right, so we thickened. I'm adding butter, right?
Right.
Whisking it in.
6 ounces of butter. We've got the baked off shell right here that I pressed in. We're just, as soon as that butter is all incorporated in there and completely smooth, we're gonna pour it in our shell, throw it in the refrigerator, give it about 3 hours to set up.
You have one already, right?
Yes.
I think maybe we should cut that first before we cut into the lamb.
Okay. We made sure that we buttered it and floured it very well. So basically, the ring will come off.
Right off, yeah.
Just like that.
Great.
Okay.
Beautiful.
It's got the removable bottom.
So do you serve this with anything at the restaurant?
No, we just like this, powdered sugar basically. Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
And then you can see that the crust, if it's pressed in properly, it's the same thickness all the way through.
That's gorgeous. So if you want to put that aside, and let me give you a clean knife, and go ahead and cut your lamb that has been resting a nice amount of time now.
Okay. So we're going to go right through the fourth bone. And we're going to cut it right through, and hopefully we got it.
I told you.
Perfect rested,
beautiful.
Medium rare.
Yeah.
When you rest it, you get that color all the way through. So
I knew you would do it perfect.
we're going to cut it just like we do at the restaurant.
Okay.
And basically, we would have the potato gratin there, and then we would do 2 double chops.
That is gorgeous.
Right there.
Well, this is just gorgeous. Neil, I don't know how to thank you enough.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you
Appreciate
so
it.
much. Next week, SoFlo Taste is a big deal extravaganza honoring fathers everywhere. So please join me as we celebrate Father's Day. Now, stay right where you are because SoFlo Home Project is next. Tell us what you're doing today, Martin.
Hi Michelle, today is part 2 of our Teen Sisters Makeover Swap. Coming up on SoFlo Home Project, Megan and I bring some much needed style, storage, and organization to her sister Caitlin's bedroom. You don't want to miss it.
Great, Martin. Stay tuned. So Taste Buds, have a great week, and I'll see you next week right here on SoFlo Taste. Bye-bye. I don't like French food. I love it.